Welcome to the show. Welcome. I cut it off kind of early. I'm sorry to Asaba for that, but I cut it off kind of early. I'm excited. I'm just excited. Phil, you've been
Why are
cupped.
you so excited?
It says you've been cupped. Your shirt. Why is it? Why is this?
Shout out the Bronxville acupuncture.
Oh, acupuncture is awesome. Like an actual acupuncture place, or is that a band?
No, that's actual acupuncture.
Acupuncture is awesome. I've
You've
only
done
had
it before?
one time. Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. I've done it like regularly for like years now.
Well, it will change your life. I tell everybody. Everybody's like so afraid because it's needles. It's you can't even.
Dude, and you only did one session?
Yeah, it was
If
free.
you go if you go like you need at like to be honest with you, you need about 5 or 6 for it to really like feel the effects. And
Oh, it's nuts.
I mean
It,
even just one session, I agree, it could change it, but if you do 5 or 6, because by that point you've
I've had
already increased your blood circulation.
I've had 4 shoulder surgeries, 2 on each side, and
Whoa.
so the therapist was like, what, where's your pain? I was like, I don't really have pain, but sometimes I do, and I told him about my surgeries, and that's where he focused on, and man, it was
No,
it
that's
was
the real deal.
it was you
Yeah, if
can't
you go a
you
couple
can't do
sessions,
people.
give it a couple sessions, man, and
Yeah,
it'll change your life.
yeah, it's nuts. They
If
don't do
not just
more
one, but
in Morgantown, but that's not very far. Maybe I'll go to school to be an acupuncturist.
dude, don't even go to school. Just watch some YouTube videos. That's it, bro.
Yes. Yeah. Find me a
Just
YouTube
keep poking. Cares? Fuck it.
Yeah. Search the internet. I'll get on WebMD. I'm sure they'll tell you how to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Well, tonight's the night. Well, tomorrow's the day, but tonight's it counts because at midnight it'll be tomorrow. I think that's how that works, isn't it, Rob?
I reckon.
Invisible Rob's with us, of course. Invisibly, he's over there. I can see him, but he's here. Um,
Oh, I'm here.
uh,
Oh, he's
Rob
here.
was Rob did the bass on this song. We didn't have a bass player. We did, but we didn't. And then so Rob's like, well, I have a bass, and it's phenomenal. And he also did the entire. He recorded us and did all of the behind the scenes work when we weren't worried about the way our recording was going to be sounding. He was mixing it while he was driving on his phone, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, basically.
Multitasking. You can't.
I don't edit while I'm driving, but I will,
I do.
will level the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. So he, you know, what? Well, you've recorded a lot, Phil. We were talking about it on the show the other night too. Like you're never happy, like perfectly happy with what you sound like. When
Oh
it's,
yeah.
you're never happy, and I know Rob's like that too with his stuff.
Well, that's any artist.
Yeah.
Whether you're painting or you're never happy with your own.
Yeah,
shit.
there's always something that you can pick out,
Yeah.
or in our case, something you hear that's like, okay, well, that should be like that, and I don't think I bugged you that much, did I? How was it?
Yeah. But no more than I bug myself.
But that's what you want, though. You want to know what we want it to hear like.
No,
or
no,
sound
no.
like.
It's that's the best thing is getting other people's opinion on how your shit sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I
If
sent it to
that's
Phil,
too loud
too.
or if that's too muddy or you know what I mean. So
But last night I was still kind of worried. I was like, because me and Rob, we made we're gonna release it, or we're gonna upload it, I guess, last night, and I said, I don't. Is it gonna be? He's like, I got this. Don't worry. And he sent it to me, and my goodness,
That's awesome.
I mean,
And you know what? No, I think just to like, I feel like you're never, because there's been records where like, if I listen to it now, I'm like, oof, man, that was bad. Like, but then there's also stuff that like, I'm very happy with, but I agree with the fact that you're never 100% happy with it because you'll be like, oh, like now that I've had this song out for like 2 years, it's like, man, I'm a much better player and I like a much better writer. So like, why was I playing it like that in the past? I'm still happy with it, but I'm like, oh, dude, I would have done it like much more cooler. You know what I mean? But
yeah. Well, with your knowledge now, you would have done it differently, but at the time,
Well,
that's what you had to work with.
and it's not so much
Exactly.
your knowledge of like how to play or anything. It's like between learning guitar and bass and piano and all that shit, the hardest thing for me to figure out how to do was to get all this shit to sound good together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To fit 10 foot of music into a 2 foot fucking hole.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It is fucking frustrating.
And we didn't even multi-track. We just recorded. Me and Mike recorded together, and I sang on it, and that's how we recorded it. But I mean, But we ended up going back into vocals a couple times, I think.
About
I wasn't
four
happy.
or 5 times, yeah.
And I changed one of the lyrics, and I tempoed the song up a couple ticks too, so we had to.
Which threw the whole first fucking
You
take.
can use anything from the first take.
Yeah, because you're gonna your
wasn't-
playback.
It wasn't real noticeable to anybody, if you would have heard it, but to, like the musicians, it would be. You'd
It was
be like, oh, this
3
is-
beats a minute, and that is significant.
Yeah, not enough to be
Wow.
able to take something from the other track, because the first one was pretty darn good. That was the first. That was good recording, but it was dragging. It was dragging way too much. Anyway, for people that don't know what we're talking about, because I really didn't say anything about it before we started talking about it, but a project, I guess it's a project, a band project, that myself and my roommate Mike, the Wiener segment guy, we started writing some music, and it was good. It's really good stuff, and we thought, and I said we should record this and put it out. So that's what we decided to do. I assume he's in bed. I haven't talked to him since earlier.
He's not out there.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But he's an early riser, early
For him.
early I don't know,
Early bird. He gets the
early
worm.
bird. Yeah, he gets the worm every day. I don't know. That was stupid. But yeah, but we just decided to do this, and he had a different song in mind to release first, and I was like, no, I'm telling you, this one's so Dream releases in like 12 minutes,
Nice.
and it's the first one that I've ever released digitally, like this. And
No burning of CDs, no putting them on flash drives.
but
None of that. That's all.
Okay, so
Those days are gone for this one.
that'd be a good question for you then, Phil. So, like, I'm sure you guys have physical copies of your stuff, right?
No.
Really?
No.
Is that a thing of the past then? Because like some people will want a physical copy. Like some people.
So it's interesting you say that.
What is it?
It's what I've noticed is that, well, I mean, probably since my last car, I don't have a CD player in my car.
I don't have
anymore.
one either. Yeah.
I mean, so but the first actual physical thing we're ever gonna do is there's this place in Brooklyn that has, what is that? That's a CD that you have?
No, it's a driver hooked into my Mac.
It's a
Through
CD
the
burner.
US. Yeah, it's a CD burner. I had to borrow it from him because I had what we listened to when you got on Zoom.
I don't know if you guys have something like this, but so we're gonna do this. It's called Lee Staval Records in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And what they do is, this is going to be the closest thing that we have to the first physical thing that we're going to sell music. But so basically, they don't charge the artist. You go in, you book out a time. So ours is on the end of next month. So like February 30th, we go in, we list on their website for the
March,
next month or so.
Not
What's up?
February, March. Not February, March. February 30th.
No, of April 30th, we're going to do it.
You're
So-
way off.
What did I say? February?
You said February, yeah. I don't even think there is.
Oh,
a
I
February.
meant in the opposite direction. I meant forward, not backwards.
Gotcha.
So you tell them, like, we're gonna play 3 songs, and for the next month and a half, we list it on their site. You can order that, and they'll record it for you and put it on a vinyl, like live.
That's what a lot of bands are doing is vinyls now.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
So this is like, and it's not like it's a one take vinyl thing too. So they're not charging you for studio time. They're not charging you for anything. They're just gonna make money if you sell anything. So if you sell nothing, they make nothing. But
And
it's
no
like,
worries.
like if that's the first physical thing, but it's not even actual recording of a song. It's like us playing a song live. So it's got a lot of hiccups in it and what. But
So what you're
That's the
telling me
only-
is me, Mike, and Rob are going to have to fly to Yonkers if we want to do
not
that.
Brooklyn, dude. Not even.
I mean,
you can come to
Brooklyn, yeah. But we
Stay in Yonkers and then go to
fly
Brooklyn for the
Yonkers
day.
Regional Airport. I think there's an airport. Not, probably not, but
You can go to Westchester Airport,
Westchester,
or you
yeah.
could go to LaGuardia and you'll be in Queens.
What about
But if you're in
Peterborough?
LaGuardia and Queens,
Peterborough, is that close?
where?
Peterborough, New Jersey.
I don't think so.
I guess not because he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, probably not.
My boy,
It's fun to say.
he released like he just ordered a couple, but cassette tape.
I don't.
I know. I did that before. I've done that.
It's the younger generation.
It
They
is,
think it's
and
nostalgic.
You know what? I'm not going to do that.
Don't.
Not doing
Yeah,
it.
cassette tape that's rough. That's like
That's like going back in time. I don't.
And
I
then
don't
a
wanna go
couple
back to
years
that
ago,
time.
they had the first album released on DNA.
On what?
DNA.
Like skin
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
saliva.
a strain
or,
of DNA will hold so many terabytes.
Why would you want to? How are you going to play it?
I don't know,
inject it.
but they did. They had
Shoot it up.
actually put it in DNA.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Zing, zing, zing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no guest tonight. I am the guest. Yeah. Oh, so I talked to a buddy of mine today, the one that got me started on the DFAM and the synths and the electronic stuff, Coley, down in Houston, and I was telling him about this, and he says, "So are you going to interview yourself?" I was like, "I don't, probably not. I don't know." And he said, "Well, watch out for the trick questions because you know how you are." I was like, "That's true." But Rob's been hounding me about this whole interview yourself thing since I started this show 3 years ago. I don't see the appeal, Rob. You can't be texting while we're on the show.
It's nice that you have.
He's texting.
No,
somebody.
no, I'm not.
Oh, what are you doing?
Just Massive Attack. One spray contains 1 million copies.
Oh, you looked up the DNA thing.
The DNA thing. Yep.
One spray
Yeah,
of
it
what?
comes out in a
Somebody's
can. It's
somebody's juice, somebody's fluids.
That's fucking
Doesn't
weird.
sound very appealing to me though. It's
I
gotta
wonder
cost
if your
millions of
Shazam
dollars.
code will come up with that DNA. You know what I mean? If you have that unique.
Can I put a
like,
QR code on it or anything like
Yeah.
it
that?
is stored in DNA and then stored in tiny glass beads.
Yeah, I don't. It's like putting it in an urn. Like I don't see the appeal here. You know,
It's just cool.
let's spread our DNA all over the country or side.
Just
or
something to say that you did. You know what I mean? You're like the first band to
I'm
do
sure
it.
they frame it and you put it up on your stupid wall and all.
It costs
you know.
$650,000 to do it though.
That's not that much, really. That's
For
actually,
20
that's-
megabytes.
That's actually doable.
For 20 megabytes.
That's like something I feel like fucking like I don't know.
Rihanna would have.
I was gonna say like Jay-Z, right? Like that's like a
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
He probably has thousands of those. You know,
Yeah.
it's probably all up on his wall and stuff, or his mansion wall.
Yeah.
Wall. We have. I don't know if I have the official time, but I have 11:53, which is 7 minutes.
I have 11:53.
Okay, then we'll stick with 11:53. I should have had a little countdown clock going on the screen.
That would be cool. Should I ask you questions then?
You can. I mean, I'm not sure I can answer anything, but just make them real easy.
Okay. Well, so how long have you guys been a band?
Who? Oh,
Not
probably. How long did you work on this song? Because it was just. like a
We
month
started, we started December 28th.
So I'm thinking it was around like we started dabbling around
You were in a
October-ish.
band with him before.
Hmm?
You were in a band with him before.
Yeah, but that was before he moved to Florida.
Like a jam band or something.
Yeah. Mike has a band called Electric Sunshine, and I was actually the drummer for that band. And Coley was the guitar player, one of the guitar players with Mike. That was eons ago, though. But and that was before I even knew Rob, Invisible Rob.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was fun. We had a good time. But no, I had things written, you know, on guitar and lyrics and things, and I wanted to change it, you know. And you know, Mike's pretty darn good at guitar, so I was like, well, so we just started jamming out, and this is what we came up with. Well, this song, and then there's 4 more that we'll release later on in the year, you know, for an EP. That Maintenance
sick.
is going to open that show, which it sounds crazy. We should open for you. You guys and
No, we're definitely opening that. We're headline that big fest we're gonna do, right?
wait, I'm thinking Pittsburgh would be the best option for the release show. And we'll just have like a few bands. I'll try to find a place where we can do it like longer than like a 9 to midnight thing where we're all rushing to to set up and all that. I hate doing that, but yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll talk to some. I'll have my people get a hold of some people and. Which would be me.
You have no people.
I don't. I've tried
He's
for
just
3
people.
years.
Yeah.
I've tried to get VIP passes, I've tried. That's what I need to get. If I can't get a sponsor, I should be able to at least get into a show. I'll pay for the ticket, to get in the show so the band gets paid. But give me like VIP seating, damn it! I don't want to have to stand in line for a drink. I'm a cute mania.
Right.
And I'll film. I will film with my gimbal.
Yeah, get this guy in the green room. I think that's the best.
Yeah, for the interviews. Yeah, you would think. Or on the bus. Get me on the bus.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you think, Rob?
I can make that happen.
There you go.
I got you.
Rob's drinking out of a gallon jug. He brings it all the time. It's iced tea. Gallon. Yeah.
What did you make it, Rob?
No. It's
Is
I
it brought
get it Sheets.
See, I had to explain
love
sheets
Sheets.
to him the other night because in New York they
No,
don't have.
it's Wawa.
No, I knew Sheets.
Was it you that know somebody up?
We were talking about it, but
the other
I
guy.
think there was another one that you were telling me because I knew Sheets, I knew Wawa, but then there was another one that you said was also kind of good.
Oh, Get Go. It's decent.
I think it was that.
Yeah, Get Go. That's Giant Eagle brand.
Sheets we've seen, Wawa we've seen. Wawa we kind of have like within an hour.
Well, Sheets has got the best. Like if you like sweet tea, it's Gallagher's.
Gallagher's sweet.
It's not
They
theirs,
do
though, is it?
milk and sweet tea. Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't-
like
they don't milk the cows,
Oh, I'm sure they do.
or churn the tea or whatever they do with the tea. Squeeze the.
Mr. Gallagher,
tea.
definitely.
Have you tried hot dogs with chocolate milk yet, Phil?
What?
You haven't?
What?
Can't say I have.
Hot dogs and chocolate milk is the best thing ever. I'm telling you.
Um,
I've been pushing this on the show every time we do the wiener segment. People think it's crazy, but it's not. It's satisfying.
That's just.
Can I give an honorary mention to? I think last time we were on the show, I think Arthur was talking about Angel's hot dog truck. There's a right. So there's an Angel's hot dog truck in Yonkers, but there's a Angel's 2. I was actually driving in Purchase, New York, so it's a little bit north of Yonkers, and pulled over on the side of a road off of 287 major highway, and
Voluntarily
it's just
pulled
like.
up.
Literally, this guy is just like over on the side of this service road, and there's like trucks there, and I was like, that kind of looks good. So I got a hot dog with ketchup and relish, and it was delicious.
Nice. Well, shout out to that man.
Angels 2. So
Mike.
it's got to be the same guy. Right?
I'm gonna yell at Mike. Pound on the wall. Mike.
Yeah.
We got a new place in Yonkers.
Right, so forget about everything you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Wake
I
up.
didn't see this.
Wake up. You need to hear this. I woke up Rob one time with speaking of hot dogs, with a hot dog right out of the refrigerator, so it was wet and cold. I stuck it right in his ear. Do you remember
No,
that?
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You
and,
never did
and
anything
you
like that.
loved it. You loved it.
You never. You
Hey,
must be thinking of
I'm
your
not
boyfriends,
thinking
'cause
of that. I'm
was
thinking of
shit
you.
wasn't
It
me.
was you. It was
The
definitely.
Yo,
fuck?
we're a minute out, guys.
What is? Yeah, we are a minute. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I have it queued up and ready to go.
I'm just curious as to like see when
Yeah,
this uploads.
You
You know what I mean? I'm
keep an
just
eye
kind
on
of
that.
curious.
You're.
It's through DistroKid, so it may or may not upload it, or it's.
It better.
It's
I
ready to
paid
go.
for this, Robert.
Well, the next time we know that you got to give it at least like a 5-day advance type shit.
It'll be fine, I think.
Yeah, they were telling us. They said last time for our last release that like a month is the best, just to make sure that it's on everything. But like usually the main ones are like a couple days, right?
I've seen it post like if I do it on a weekday, like early morning or something like that, it'll post by that afternoon.
Nice.
couple
I think there's talking about like all the very not obscure ones, but like the very like you know what I mean, the ones that like to get to like onto different stations. That
Oh
they
yeah,
tell you
it'll
just
be in a month, 2 months. I'll still be getting emails. Oh, it was released on Deezer. Or
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
It's midnight.
hey,
Just clicked over. You ready?
yes sir.
Here we go. This is Rob's masterpiece with us writing it, the masterpiece or whatever, however he was saying it. But this is Dream by Natural Cause. Oh yeah, your face is about to not melt. Okay, here we go.
It's posted. It's up.
Came in a tree. Text me from myself. You said, don't dread. Love won't go was at rest. Was in this day. Promised by the
Yes.
That was sick.
Taking the world by storm.
What's that effect in the beginning and the end?
That's my DFAM. Where is that? Is it?
Yeah.
Hand that to me, and I'll show it to him.
What is it?
It's a
It's Moog.
it's a Moog synth.
Oh, nice.
This is the one that my buddy in Houston taught me to use. He had one of these, and I was magnetic on this thing, and that's all. He has a whole room full of different ones, and yeah, it's an
Wow.
$800 piece of awesome. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds so good. It's such a like you can tell it's such a unique sound. Like you're not getting that like any kind of, like when it first comes in, it's like, whoa, what is that? You
You
know?
still have the track where it's all throughout.
Yeah.
You have to send it to me so I can send it to Phil, because I said just play the whole thing and I'll, because I have to have the right key. It's so hard to adjust to get it to the right key, and I said just play the whole thing and then just pick out something for the beginning and end.
Isn't that what like Trent Reznor helped design or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think he's one of the designers. Yeah, DFAM stands for Drummer from Another Mother. That's what it stands for. But it's I mean, they have the Subharmonicon's one of the newest ones.
And then they have the Mother.
They have the Mother 32 that's similar to this, but all these
But then they have
sync
the
together.
grandmother and then the matriarch
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. The Matriarch is very expensive, but Coley has the grandmother, the
Yeah, the grandmother's like
Subharmonica.
$1,000 or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
But his
Wow.
room is just full of these things, and he'll take like Earthquaker pedals and put these through Earthquaker pedals, the different kinds.
Wow.
And yeah, it's I'll look it up on look up Moog anything on YouTube or anywhere, and it just watch, because it's just crazy. It's just
I know.
nuts.
You know what it is? Because it's like it seems like such a foreign world just because like it's like a little bit of like older technology, and like I kind of grew up with a little bit more digital, but I'm like, stuff is
Yeah.
amazing. Like some of the sounds you can
Yeah,
hear it in
It's all
recording, like-
analog. It's
Yeah,
just
it's all in.
you're just twisting electricity is all you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I know, and that's like you could tell that difference from like the second it kicks in with the song. Like you could hear it's like
what's the
it
one
gives you,
that,
like-
that you can build your own? There's one that you can buy from them that they just send you the kit. And you
Is that the Mooger Fooger? Or
No,
something?
that's the pedal. Figure's the pedal. Yeah, you can buy it's their own, like a pedal, dedicated pedal for these called the Mooger Figure. The
That's so sick.
Mooger Fugger. Yeah.
Yeah, they still like each
It's
one of
just
them
nuts.
is handmade,
Is the Matriarch the one that's like 18,000?
something like that.
I mean, it's
But they're
it's
hand-
a big.
They're handmade. I mean,
Yeah, in North Carolina.
yeah.
North Carolina.
Wow.
Asheville, North Carolina is where they're made. I've had to send mine off a couple times. You know, certain things. You know, it's a physical instrument. I mean, I've never been rough with it that I remember. Have I? But I mean, like, you know, the knobs will go like bad. You know, and
Yeah.
certain things will happen. And yeah, I mean, the turnaround rate for support. You know, when you send it out and stuff is phenomenal. You know, they let you know every step of the way what's going on with your
wow.
instrument. It's a really good company. That's who I
That's
love.
so cool.
Great for $600 a piece.
Well, this was 800. This is 849.
Really?
That's
No.
the retail. Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's not what I got it for. Or 749 maybe.
Oh.
It's once you look it up, you're the one with the DNA phone over there.
I'm doing it.
But anyway, that's we have 4 more songs of goodness to release later on the year.
You're gonna do those together, you think? Or
Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, that way they can really sink into this one for a while.
Brand new from Sweetwater. They're $700.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's worth every. I mean, that thing. That's one instrument I will never ever get rid of ever.
Right.
Just because it's. I mean, you can tune this thing to sound like a drum set.
Wow.
You got to look it up. I mean, I
Or a
found it,
synth or
I
any.
mean, you make it sound like anything, but it's got a lot of really crazy things. And then like Coley does, you can add pedals to it, and go
That's amazing.
mad with it. But yeah, I mean, we I had Ronnie on. He's the rapper from Pittsburgh. I had on a few weeks ago, and I asked him on the show. I said if I would send you a beat with the stuff that I have, would you put rap to it? And he's like, yeah. So one night when Rob was here, I said, let's work on that track. So we did, and we sent him a good 5.5, 6 minutes. But our jam for that night was 45 minutes long. Just
And that's actually like.
and that's not that
bad.
much. I mean, we jammed for a good 2.5 hours before. just of sounds and in whatever.
They're just getting real weird with it.
I mean, we
with the Moog and then something else too.
yeah, like
oh, you guys.
well, you used the did you use GarageBand for the beat this time or on that track?
I programmed it,
Yeah.
the drum beat, yeah.
And
and
then
then just kind of just.
then he'll pick up like his bass or a guitar or something and just add something freaky, weird Reaper effect in there, and yeah, I mean,
And then go back over that and
it's
over
nuts.
that. And
But I sent that to him. I think it was this earlier in the week, and he said, "Give me 2 weeks. I'll have something." I was like, "It's no rush." I was like, "Yeah." So
Yeah, cool.
but that's it's just fun. I mean, you can sit down with this. It doesn't have an external speaker. You have to plug it into an amp. But it's got MIDI. You can't MIDI these, can you, bro?
not the
Without a
not the
controller.
DFAM, but you can MIDI the Mother 32 and the
Yeah.
sub. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just a guitar jack, and then a DC or AC or AC DC in or out or whatever the power is.
Something like that.
And yeah, it's just But I actually have. Well, me and Rob both have stuff up there too on SoundCloud. I have an Acute Mania SoundCloud page. That's where Acute Mania came from. The Acute Mania Live
Okay.
thing. Acute Mania was what I called my stuff, and I have a bunch of stuff on SoundCloud that's just DFAM. And where's the here it is. This am I plugged in? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's Korg.
Yeah, so Korg makes these tiny little baby machines because they're tiny. I mean, the keys are real tiny.
Oh.
These Volcas that this is the Beats. So this one is the one that sounds like drums. So I'll take this and I will use the cable and sync it into my DFAM and just make a whatever. But at one point I had 4 Volcas in the DFAM.
Yeah, you've had
I've had a multitude of
6, not at one time.
Not at one time, yeah. But I mean, I think there's like 8 Volcas total.
Something like
Maybe
that.
more than that, a little bit more than that. But they make every machine that they make that's a Volca looks like this. It's this small.
It's based on a 16-step
Yeah.
sequence.
So I've had the let's see, the FM's the one I recently sold, or the FM2 is what I sold. I had
Yeah,
the FM,
you've
then I
had-
sold the FM2 and the FM.
And the
But it's
FM,
more like
then
a-
you had a bass, then you had
I had the new tube
then you had the
or the new bass,
the drum,
Yeah, the drum.
Volca drum.
I mean, just possibilities are endless at that point.
Yeah.
But it's just fun to mess with too. But the Volcas have a speaker on them, so you can just put batteries in this and just take it to the park or whatever. And just sit here.
And that could be you could just jam on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not very loud, but I mean, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the DFAM has to be plugged in to something. But yeah, we have we have a new song that because we had 4 originally and then we scrapped one of them just for various reasons and I've just about completed the lyrics for the newest one, and it's probably going to be called, I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but it's going to be called something. And then then we have a different kind of style one that's called Ego Trip, and we have Resolved and Dissolved. There's the other ones, so they'll be out probably. I'm thinking by September, so don't plan anything around September. Pretty much what we talked about on the 2-band banger,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Around then.
That's what we'll be planning around.
Because that's before the weather gets shitty, and it's still semi-warm outside, like lukewarm.
Yeah.
So-
We'll be still like in our little like summer vibe.
Yeah, it's the time where you wear like shorts, but with a long sleeve shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Rob?
That's it.
That's it. Phil, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah,
it was
of course.
nice to
Thanks
debut
for having
this
me,
song
guys.
with you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Would I? What's that?
Just some DFAM shit you did,
I did? Oh, God.
or we did.
Put it up to the mic a little bit. I mean, it gets... when was this?
A couple weeks ago.
I think I'll play us out with that beat that we made for one. Because I have it in here. Yeah, I mean, it's so much more powerful through a speaker than any instrument you use. Like, it overpowers everything. Like, it peaks like a son of a bitch. It surprisingly sounds decent.
That's
How long ago was that? You know?
3 weeks ago, a month maybe.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
It's really fun, dude. If you get a chance, you should totally mess with one.
Well,
I'd love to.
I'll bring it to the show, and you guys can use it in your set too.
You start adding delays and effects in with it, and it gets wild.
Yeah, like you could
I
tell,
think
like
I'll-
it.
I think I'll outro this show with
Reverb probably sounds sick on it too, just making
What
it
is
just sound even bigger than it, because it already sounds so big. So if you added just a reverb on that too,
Well,
just
he
make it
he
sound
did
big.
one where he added bass to it. I actually
That
don't
was
know if I
it.
sent it to
You
you.
just can't hear the bass on
yeah.
it.
But I mean, he was playing bass on it, and it just freaking it's
It will outpower every other.
everything.
You could have it on a
That's-
multi-track. and
like his
I'm telling
bass head was no.
you have to
competition at all.
turn it down
Yeah, I mean it peaks,
because it'll overpower
Yeah.
everything.
but it's. But yeah, I'll end the show on that beat that we did for Ronnie.
That's
It's-
that's not
dude.
leveled and shit. It doesn't. sound
Well,
good.
you're not leveled and shit. So.
Well, nobody's arguing that.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
All right, whatever.
So, Phil, thanks, man. Go
Yeah,
get,
of course. Thanks for having me, guys.
Nice talking to you, Phil.
Go get cupped,
Bro,
and
pleasure.
I'll hit you up. I did schedule a show for next Wednesday. I haven't announced it yet, but I don't think it'll matter. But Asher Shashadi from Fort Lauderdale, he does like dubstep. He's like a dubstep DJ and techno and stuff. He's really cool guy. And he'll be on next Wednesday. I think we said 7:00. Pretty sure
Nice.
next Wednesday. But I did feel to Rob earlier that maybe Sunday we'll get on here and jam a little bit, just for a little mini show.
Nice. Yeah, dude. That's how.
So if you want to
do
get
it
on
for
it and play whatever you want to play, you can. I don't know how well it would be synced up with us, but
Yeah, my latency, my delay driven.
yeah.
lag.
We'll just say that you're on delay, and that's why it sounds like that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I don't know.
Perfect.
This was fun. So yeah, Dreams out everywhere, I guess, other than Spotify.
No. It's Apple and YouTube is verified.
And I'll add
Let's
the
see.
lyrics up on Apple probably tonight.
Yeah,
It's-
natural cause might be. Spotify might be a minute for natural cause because I don't think you guys have a page yet. So
No, we don't. And I don't mess with
So probably
Spotify, so I might have
probably
to pay
gotta
some.
create that first.
Well, doing through DistroKid, they will make pages on all that shit.
Yeah, it just might take a while though. You think, right?
Oh,
Virus.
yeah. It's Let's see.
Well, damn it, get Apple like the rest of the people.
okay, it's at Amazon, Angami, Apple, MediaNet, Boom Play, Deezer, Instagram, Facebook, Adapter, Flow, YouTube,
Facebook,
iHeartRadio, iTunes,
Why?
Pandora,
Facebook sucks.
Snapchat, Spotify, Tidal, TikTok.
What? I don't understand like where on Facebook and where on Snapchat. Like who searches for music on those platforms?
They're-
They aren't
I guess
for,
if you use it to like for a
Like-
video.
like a reel or whatever.
Instagram has been
Yeah.
one of the biggest listeners of the stuff that
Well,
I've
damn it!
released.
I better get on there then and be like, listen, bitches, use this song for your crap. You know,
Hell yeah.
send me
Dude, I
money.
told you before. I said it gave like real like more modern Planet Caravan like Sabbath vibes, and I was like, I love that so
Hey,
much.
dude.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
I love some fucking Sabbath shit.
And that's I was like, it's not even like it's because like Planet Caravan's like such a unique song too, so it gives that kind of vibe to Sabbath, which was kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Did you like Pantera's cover of Planet Caravan?
Oh, I love it. So
Fucking
good.
A.
So
Fucking A.
good.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did a great fucking job.
They did a great cover of that. Yeah.
There's another one that some chicks, I guess, there's like 4 chicks that do it. It is phenomenal. They change it, but it's phenomenal.
You ever hear I'm sorry, before you guys gotta go too.
Ah,
Did you
you're
ever
good.
hear the cover of that song Changes that Black Sabbath did by what's his name?
Ozzy.
Uh,
I know that Ozzy did it with his daughter.
No, the Charles Bradley one. It was like it was the theme
Yes.
song.
Yes,
Like a
I have
female?
heard. Yep,
That's amazing. That
It
song.
is.
That
it
they
is. Where it paid
killed that.
homage to the song, but then he made it his own. You know what I
Amish,
mean?
Amish or homage?
Homage.
Amish, gotcha. Well,
Yeah, he made it homage too.
I switched. I changed my mind. Instead of playing the thing that's not equal, we will play Deviant Philosopher, which is Rob's stuff. We'll play this other show
Nice.
with
Fire.
Crazy
Sick.
Iron Sun because that's one of my favorites. We'll do that. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah,
All right. Or you want me to do a different one?
yeah, that works.
All right. Well, this is Rob's stuff. It's he goes by Deviant Philosopher, all one word. You can look him up. And Natural Cause, he's on that too. He
You can
plays bass
just
on that.
start it in the middle though. It's got such a long intro to it.
Oh, is this the one where the woman talks or whatever?
No, you'll hear it.
Like okay, like how close to the?
Just about midways. Be fine.
Gosh, it's 11 and a half minutes long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, we'll do that.
All right.
I've got it on the background now. Thanks for watching. If you're watching that, subscribe to the channel. Damn it. And go listen to Natural Cause. Go listen to Maintenance. Phil's
Deviant
and
Philosopher.
Maintenance. Deviant Philosopher. And this is Deviant Philosopher with Face the Iron Sun. And I'll see you guys maybe Sunday, but if not, I'll definitely see you Wednesday at 7 with Asher. Later. See you, Phil. Thanks, man. Thanks, Rob.
Yep.
No redeeming qualities. There is no redeeming qualities. No redeeming qualities. No redeeming qualities.